Do you remember the little mouse yesterday in my story? How did the apple get up in the first place? That's the popular mouse. And so when the children listen to a series of fables, they have so many questions. Their mind gets so busy with the questions. And of course their imagination starts going frenzy. And so now they're able to learn to separate fantasy from vision. So actually the whole process of the questioning is allowing the children to see what is fantasy and what is vision. Not reality yet. Children are still playing up there. They're only 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, you know. And the questions will always lead to questions about the present economic system and the social system. Children are very impacted when they see poor people, when they see sick people. You know, they're very, we have seen so much we don't sense it anymore. The children are very sensitive to it. And the nice thing it is that they, with this learning methodology, will not say this is good and this is bad, not good enough. But the attitude is positive. So the underlying current of everything we do is positive. Leave the bad news to the newspapers. Leave the bad news to the TV stations. Leave the bad words to the politicians debating with each other. But we want to be positive. So it's not who did bad, who is responsible, but how can I make a difference? And every fable, every fairy tale generates different reactions to different children. But within every fable, children can go into 12 or 15 different directions. And when they listen, they start linking fables to their vision. So slowly but steadily, a vision emerges amongst them. And then the key thing is that the peer groups around them are surprised that the children have these questions. You know, that is part of the emotional intelligence. We need to build up the self-esteem. We need to build up the confidence of the children so that they have this capacity to say, I will make it happen. And so the long-term memory in combinations with rich emotional exercises, and it gets right in there. Here. That long-term memory. It gets into the long-term memory and it stays with them. But you can only reach there when there's an emotion combined with it. And that is why teaching without emotional intelligence is not going to last very well. It's going to memorize a lot. And some kids are good at it, very good at it. But we can reach more children. And that's something that I have observed in these years of work, is that children start sharing that intelligence. You know, when they know something and they like it, they talk about it, and they go into depth about it very quickly, and they will know everything. And so what happens is that this knowledge starts building up more and more and more because they're complementary. So the children can make these quick connections to other things that normally in the classroom has been totally separate. Seldom a biology teacher knows actually even what the physics teacher is doing. They don't know. And sciences have been rejected by children because it's considered too difficult. But now the sciences become instruments to achieve that dream, get that vision going. And that is when we succeed. That's when I see kids who never really were interested in mathematics. Boy, these boys, they're going to go for math. Because it's a tool for them now. And this is what is very different for many teachers, that the children don't see, what is this good for? You remember the question of the mouse. Do I get more food when I know the law of gravity? You know, that's what many kids are saying. I mean, doesn't serve me very well. And the process that we engender is that now they can go deeper into their dreams. Going deeper and deeper into dreams means they want to need more and more science. And so in that way, we can make those little scientists of Jean Piaget a reality. And the teacher becomes now a facilitator. The teacher facilitates, through this question process, the accumulation of the knowledge that the children want to have in order to generate that vision. But after years of work, the teacher will have all the answers. And that is why the teacher is such a central personality. Because it is not a knowledge that the teacher brings with her from the university or from the teacher school. It is the knowledge that is accumulated because you see this emerge.